What's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. It is Sunday afternoon. Reason why I wanted to make this video is someone had showed me another copied video that Richard made the other day in regards to a dating question being asked. And folks, the last person you want to ask about dating advice is going to be Vegan Gains there. That's one thing. So I went ahead and watched it there. Uh, and I have to say that I was pretty horrified that he compared dating someone that eats meat to a Nazi. And nigga, have you lost your goddamn mind or something? Are you a goof there? You know what I mean? I don't even have to tell people out here as far as how stupid that actually sounds. But here's the thing. I'm going to avoid your level of stupidity in actually saying that. And I'm going to give you a little bit of advice, something that you're going to learn when you get a little bit older here. Now, first off, there's nothing wrong with a vegan and a non-vegan dating. You don't want to know why? Because every relationship has different dynamics here. People are going to be different from each other. My ex-husband was Wiccan. I'm not Wiccan, okay? That's just for an example. So we both had different religions there, but we managed to make that work there. Now, with that being said, here's what could possibly happen if a vegan and a non-vegan actually dated. And believe me, there's plenty of them. There's plenty of vegan and non-vegan couples out there, Richard, and they've gotten married and they live just fine here. So that's one dynamic that, they just continue about their lives there, get married, have kids and everything. And she continues on a vegan diet. He continues on a non-vegan diet. That's one thing. The other thing is that the person can go from being a vegan to a non-vegan or vice versa. That person would go from a non-vegan to a vegan. And that can also happen as well there. You know what I mean? The whole thing about relationships is no matter who you end up dating or so forth, there's going to be always some sort of difference. There's going to be some sort of different philosophy. There may be some different religion, or even within that religion, there may be some different thoughts and ideals here. That has to be worked out between a couple, not by you, Richard, okay? And your ideology as far as the comparing it to Nazism is just, again, kind of stupid. Let me ask you this here, Richard. And here's the thing. Let's say your woman, Jasmine, decided to sneak around you and try to eat beef there. And she comes home and gives you a big old sloppy kiss. You smell steak seasoning on her breath there. You know what I mean? Now, what you gonna do about it? Like Hulk Hogan, what you gonna do about it? Are you gonna break up with her? You gonna file for a divorce or something like that? And I want you to think about this answer there, because I'm sure if you played it back on your live stream, you probably gonna automatically say, no, I'm gonna divorce her, But I want you to think about this here. What I want you to think about specifically there, Richard, is this here. I want you to think about all the times you've spent together, the places you've gone, the people you've seen, hanging out with friends, spending day by day, taking care of the animals and stuff like that. I want you to think about that. I want you to think about marriage and stuff like that. I want you to think about all of it. And you're going to find that answer that is so that you would automatically assume is predictable is not going to be the case there. It's not going to be an easy answer. It's going to be very hard for you to tell Jasmine to go F herself there and we're getting a divorce all because she went and ate a steak or something. And I'm just using that hypothetically, okay? Because here's the thing. It doesn't have to be a steak. It could be anything else there, It could be when you have things like that, other issues that will come up in your relationship you may disagree with there or so forth, and and you'll have that same mentality. That's why you don't want to think about two people dating there that are vegan and non-vegan and comparing it to Nazis. It really just shines a light in your psyche as far as that's concerned. I don't think I honestly don't think that you would be just quick just to pull the trigger and tell her to F off, tell her to go back to Finland and go and get her a divorce all because she went and ate some meat there, basically. You know, you're not going to just simply do that. No, I don't think so, you know. And if you are, you're a bastard for even thinking about doing something like that. You really are. You are a heartless person if you thought about breaking up with Jasmine in the event that she went out and had herself a nice, delicious, juicy steak or anything. And the reason being is because it doesn't even have to be that. It can be anything, Richard, when you have that type of mentality. So if you decide and you answer and say, after thinking about what I said, that you would just immediately cut her off and divorce her, you a piece of shit then. You know what I mean? Because when you compromise like that, you're going to find lesser things to compromise with other than veganism. Think about it there, McFly. Think! That's all I got to say on this video. Like and subscribe to the Vince Goodrum channel. Click the link below. Peace and soul.